Hello students, welcome to standard 11th subject mathematics. This is chapter number 2 now, the relations and functions. Lecture number 1 is relations and functions. To understand first this, in our daily life you know that some relations relations between the brother and sister and so many relations in social life we see. Similarly, in maths also some relations between the two quantities may be like one line is parallel to another, not parallel to other. This type of relations we will see. To understand here, the relations will start with the Cartesian product of sets. As we have seen about the sets in lesson number 1 in before, that was the chapter sets. Here we will use that concept of sets, and as well as we relate the two sets and other 3 sets or more than 3 sets. So first we are going to understand about the Cartesian product of the sets. What is Cartesian product? For that, the definition we have, the example we have, some remarks we have, with more examples we will see and verify. So first of all, the definition here, given two non-empty sets. Non-empty sets means not 5 sets, the sets have some elements there. So given two sets, two non-empty sets P and Q, the Cartesian product is denoted as P cross Q. We read as P cross Q. Cartesian product of P and Q is denoted as P cross Q. Is the set of all the ordered pairs. You have to write in that set all the ordered pairs of elements from P and Q. You have to take the first element of P and first element of Q. Then first element of P, second element of Q, and so on. We have to make all the ordered pairs of the elements from P and Q. That is, P cross Q is equals to the set of P and Q such that P belongs to this P and Q second element is from second set. First element will be always from the first set and second element will be from the second set. That means P belongs to P and this Q belongs to Q. If either P or Q is null set, any one of P or Q will be null set, then P cross Q will also be empty set or null set. That is, P cross Q will be phi. If any one of them, given the set is empty set, then the Cartesian product will also be empty set. Illustration we have to understand it. Let two sets A is DL, MP, KA, DL for Delhi, MP for Madhya Pradesh, KA for Karnataka, and B equals to 01, 02, 03. They are in the in license or in number plates. The numbers are 01, 02, 03 series numbers. Then if you want to find out A cross B, means we have to make by the definition all the order pairs elements from P to Q, like that from A to B. To understand it well, we have drawn this way. About A, DL, MP and K elements we have shown here, and about B, 01, 02, 03 series, number plate series we have written. Now from DL you can understand, we can make the order pairs DL01, DL02, DL03. Right? Similarly from MP we can make all the 3 pairs MP01, MP02, MP03. And similarly KA01, KA02, KA03. So that are only the A cross B we have to write all the order pairs from A and B. From A and B means you have to start with always DL, NP or KA, and all the pairs of B we have to make the pairs. So we have made here A cross B equals to start with A and the first element DL and all the orders from first element DL to all the elements of B, that is 01, 02, 03, that is DL01 first order pair, DL02, DL03. Then from MP, MP01, MP02, MP03. Then KA01, KA02, KA03. So we have written here all the ordered pairs from A and B. So this is called the Cartesian product of A and B. It is noted as E cross B and all the elements will be there. Similarly, next illustration we have like two sets. A is A1, A2 and B is B1, B2, B3, B4, and we want to get A cross B. So again we are showing A elements A1, A2 here and B elements B1, B2, B3, B4 this side. So we have to make the orders from A to B. So from A it is A1. From that the order pairs if we make from A1, the first order pair will be A1 B1, then A1 B2, A1 B3, A1 B4, and then from A2 B1, A2 B2, A2 B3, and A2 B4. So this way all the order pairs we list in A cross B. A1 B1, A2 B2, sorry A1 B1, A1 B1, A1 B2, A1 B3, A1 B4, and then from A2 B1, A2 B2, A2 B3, A2 B4. This way all the list of order pairs from A and B shows A cross B. So this way the Cartesian product, the definition, and with the illustration we understood. Now some remarks we have that we have to understand and remember. So remarks are, first is two order pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and second elements are also equal. Then we can say the two order pairs are equal. Related to that examples we will see and understand. Second point, if there are p elements in A, number of elements in A are p and number of elements in B are q elements in B, then there will be pq elements in A cross B. In A cross B, that means the Cartesian product of A and B will have pq elements, means number of elements of A into number of elements of B. That number of elements, multiplication of the number of elements of both A and B will be in the Cartesian product, the number of elements. That is, if Na means number of elements in A are P and Nb equals to Q shows number of elements in B are Q, then and A cross B shows the number of elements in A cross B, that is in Cartesian product the number of elements will be P into Q, that is PQ. Suppose here like you can verify also. In first procedure, in A how many elements we have? 1, 2, 3. In B also 1, 2, 3. Three elements we have. So how many elements we have in A cross B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means 3 3s are 9. 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9. Similarly, next illustration. In A, how many elements we have? A1 into 2 elements. And in B, we have B1, B2, B3, B4, 4 elements. 2 and 4. So in A cross B, how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 2 4s are 8 elements we have. This shows it. Right? Second remark. Third remark is, if A and B are non-empty sets and either A or B is an infinite set, then so is the A cross B. So A cross B will also be infinite set. It is somewhat like this. If P or Q are null set, then P cross Q will be null set. And if P or either P or Q is infinite, then A cross B will also be infinite. Fourth point of remark is A cross A. If the same set is Cartesian product of three the same sets we take. So we will get the order pairs of A, B, C. Three elements in one set we will get, where A, B, C all belongs to A. And here this bracket A, B, C is called an ordered triplet because it has three elements which is called ordered triplets. Now understanding about the definition, the illustration with that and the remarks, we will see the examples now. Example 1. If x plus 1 and y minus 2 is equals to 3, 1, find the values of x and y. The solution is here. X plus 1, y minus 2 equal to 3, 1. This is the first point of remark we have to remember here. That one order pair is here is equals to the another. That means corresponding first elements are equal. Means first element of this is x plus 1 and first element of this is 3. So their first elements must be equal. So we have shown it equal, x plus 1 equal to 3, and the second elements are also equal. So second elements are y minus 2 here and 1 here. So y minus 2 second element of this equals to second element 1 is of this shown equal, because both the order pairs are equal. From the remark number 1 we have used this. So from here we can understand x plus 1 equal to 3, it must be x equals to plus 1 is minus 1 if we take to the right side. So 3 minus 1 gives 2. So x equals to 2 is the value of x. And similarly y equals to minus 2 on the right side, if we take it will be plus 2, 1 plus 2 will be 3. So y equals to 3 is the value of y. Very simply we can get the x and y values using this equal order pair with the remark, with the definition. Example 2 now. Next, if P equals to ABC and Q equals to R, P equals to the set of ABC and Q equals to the set of R, form the sets P cross Q and Q cross P. These two sets we have to form. Are these two products are equal or not? That also we have to see. So first the solution, we form P cross Q. P cross Q, as we have seen by the definition, all the order pairs from P to Q we have to write. So order of P to Q is A R, then B R and C R. The set of A R, B R, C R is in P cross Q we have to write, and in Q cross P we have to write the all orders from Q to P, from Q to P. That means in Q R, from that we have to start with. So R A, R B and R C. These elements will be in the set Q cross P. Now by the definition you know that the orders A, R and R A is not equal in this concept. In Cartesian product, orders are very compulsorily we have to see that the first elements are equal, but second A, R and R A is not equal in this definition. We have to understand, because it is order pair from P to Q will not be necessarily equal to Q to P. Like here, A, R and R A are different here. So order pairs A, R is not equal to R A. Therefore, we conclude that P cross Q is not equal to Q cross P. They are not equal. So this way, in this first lecture, we understood the relation. Which relation? The Cartesian product of sets. And in that, we have seen the definition. With some illustration, we understood it, and the remarks we have written here. And to understand, example 1 and 2 also we have done. In next lecture, we will see some more examples, and we will verify this Cartesian product. So you are suggested to write this all of the first lecture very well and understand it, remember it, and in next lecture we will see more examples. Thank you.